Hello friends, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm back here in Genshin Impact because I am returning to do another challenge, and that challenge is Genshin Impact, but I'm only allowed to use the worst characters in the game. And now, before I show you who these characters are, I mean, you've probably seen the thumbnail, so no surprise there, but before I begin, I do want to say that this is not really like my opinion, I guess, if that makes sense. I went to multiple websites and I looked up the ranks of characters, of the best characters, the worst characters, and these four characters were the ones that I most commonly saw at the bottom of the list. Now, of course, my opinion on these characters is pretty irrelevant to this video, but if you do like these characters, do not worry, because this is not a hate video on any of them, so yeah, I just wanted to clarify that before I got started. But anyways, the worst characters in the game according to multiple websites being Geo Traveler, Xinyan, Dori, and Amber. Now, I know a lot of you might not be surprised by this list if you've seen some of the worst characters in the game, you know, showcases, videos, just trashing them, but I actually really wanted to give them a chance because I think they can actually be pretty good, especially Xinyan, because I've seen a few Xinyan mains out there who are dedicated to their craft and they go absolutely insane, so that's really why I wanted to do this. But anyways, I guess now let me show you their builds. Just a heads up, it took me a few months to build all of these characters, and in addition I am also building 4 more characters for a separate video, so it has been at least 3 months that I have been building these characters, so that's why this video has been very delayed. I've been wanting to do this for a while. But anyways, here is my Geo Traveler. She is level 81 out of 90. This is her crit ratio. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty good. She's got some energy recharge, Geo damage bonus. Her weapon is the Battle Pass weapon. It's the Black Sword. And for artifacts, she's going to be running 2-piece attack and 2-piece archaic Petra for that Geo damage bonus. And of course, she's going to be C6. And her talents are lacking a little bit, but that's okay because she is not going to be the DPS for our main team. Now, let's move on to the most exciting character, Xinyan. I plan on kind of using Xinyan as both a pyro and a physical unit, because in this video we're not going to be only just testing them as one whole team, but I'm also going to be testing them individually to see, you know, what they can do. But anyways, she's got 1600 attack, which is nice, some EM for Vaporize if we need it. This is her crit ratio. Crit rate's a little bit low, but I think I'm okay with that. She's got physical damage bonus. This is her weapon. She's got a weapon from the shop. She's running 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Crimson Witch for the reason I said earlier, and she is C6, and her talents are 6, 8, 10. I really went a long way for this, guys. I suffered so hard for this. And the third character of this is Dori. Now, I know she's not fully leveled, but, as you can see, I am very poor in Hero's Wit because I've been leveling characters non-stop recently for videos, so I just decided to keep it at 74, because it's not like it makes much of a difference anyway, especially for Dori's build for this team setting. Obviously, as you can see by her crit ratio, she has 4-piece Ocean Hued Clam, so she's going to be acting as our healer, and this is the first time I have ever built the bell for any character, ever, because I just thought it was useless, but then I actually read into this passive, and I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty good for Dori, and it kind of matches her as well, just like the color scheme and stuff. But anyways, she is C3, and her talents are 4, 6, 9. Now for our last character, Amber, I'm sure you remember the video. If you don't, I encourage you to go ahead and watch it where I actually built Amber, so I am going to be spending a little bit less time on her than I would be if I hadn't already made a video on her. But anyways, she's got 2,200 attack, this is her crit ratio, she's got pyro damage bonus, she's taking Ganyu's weapon, she's got 4-piece Wanderer's Trope, she is C1, and her talents are 8, 5, 6. Now for the test today, as I said earlier, I'm going to be testing Traveler, Xinyan, and Dori individually, and then we're going to do a team thing. So Xinyan is going to be the DPS for this team, because her attacks don't get really infused with anything. I know this team has no real substance, but for the main team, I'm probably going to be slapping some Noblesse Oblige on Dori so that she can be kind of useful other than to heal, because we're only going to be fighting really one boss, being the Cryo Regisvine or something like that. Amber can just be a Pyro Applicator or something, and then Geo Traveler can just use the Meatballs and the Geo Burst. I'm not exactly sure what her burst does, but, you know, it's okay. But yeah, I guess let's get into the first individual test, that being Geo Traveler. Now, for this test, I'm obviously going to want Ningguang because with her passive talent, When you pass through her Jade screen, she can provide geo damage bonus. I'm also going to be grabbing Benny. And I can't really choose between Mona or Goro, but I know that since Mona is level 90 and Goro is level 20, I think that Mona will have a larger impact than a level 20 character would. So this is going to be our team. Alright, we have all of our bursts, and by the way, when I was getting bursts, I would like to say, Geo Traveler did a literal 16k meatball, just like casually, no buffs or anything, not even like a reaction. So I am very excited for this because considering how much she already did just by herself, I think this is going to be really good. I fucked it up. Jesus. Oh my god, guys. Hello? Yo, wait. Casual meatball. 3k with the Corolla. Oh my god. Okay, so Traveler's burst kind of was interesting because it did like little hits in the beginning and then like at the end it did some 30-something K, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Geo Traveler, definitely a good unit, definitely something to consider, honestly. I might actually start using Geo Traveler, not even joking. Now though, let's move on to Xinyan. For this team, I'm probably just going to be using my typical physical team, and then afterwards we can do a melt version. Alright, so here's the physical team, and I got all the bursts and everything, and I think since we need Super Conduct using Fischl and Rosa, I'm just gonna eat some food that increases crit rate and attack, because, as you saw earlier, you know, Xinyan's crit rate is a little bit lower, but we can easily fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this, because it increases attack by 320 and crit rate by 10, so let's eat that. And let's take a look at her crit rate now. A lot better. Love that. And her attack is higher too, so that's good. And after this, as I said, we are going to do a melt test, but I still think that the physical test is going to do more damage because that is what she's made for. I guess besides being a shield unit, but I'm not going to test her for a shield unit because that's kind of pointless, I guess. Okay. Oh my god, her E is on cooldown. Okay, we are going to pretend like that did not just happen. Alright, let's try that again. Damn! Okay. Well, there was that, 59k. So I think that was pretty good, because I know the scaling on her burst is really high. Yeah, as you can see, 613%. So yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, now let's go for the melt team. Alright, here's the melt team. Benny for the attack boost, Mona is staying, and Ayaka, so we have a constant cryo application. But yeah, let's go. Alright, here we are. I'm excited for this because, I saw Xinyan do, like, a lot on literally the Pyro Regisvine. She did a melt with Ayaka just now. I know I said that last time, but still. Oh, I should probably refresh the food. Whoopsie. Hey.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Fate is upon you.
Oh my gosh.
Try till I'm dead.
There's no way. There's no way, bro. That is crazy. Okay, I don't even know what to say. That was insane. Okay, I don't know. Okay. And by the way, she literally did 36k physical in a pyro build. But you know what? Who cares? Anyways, though, now let's test out Dori. Okay, so obviously Dori has not been known to do copious amounts of damage on anything. So that's gonna be interesting, I think. But I think we can just do a healing test and a terrible electro damage test with Dendro, so I am really scared. Okay, so as you can see, I just killed Zhongli. He has 55,000 HP, and we have Dori's burst, so let's go. Whoa. 8.2k per tick. Damn. Hey, look at that. She almost healed him all the way. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't know how much HP she actually healed. I think she healed 48,000 and something. But yeah, I guess that was really good. Now let's move on to the electro test. Before we do this though, obviously we are going to have to change her build. I don't have any elemental mastery claymores that are leveled. So I might just like be using this or something, because, you know, it increases attack and I've helped all the Melzines, so I think that's fine. But instead, actually, I think I might be using this because it increases elemental damage by 8% and it does a weird vacuum thing, so I think that's actually going to be better. But anyways, not a lot of people build DPS Dori, as you can see by the recommended set, but I'm going to be using the Dendro-Electro reactions to try to influence her damage and see how much we can do. So I think I definitely want to have some Elemental Mastery stuff in there, but I also think I might just do like a 4-piece Thundering Fury because of its passive with the 4-piece set, so let's just do that. Now as you can see, if we would take a look at this, 27% damage and 206%, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but I think it will be okay. And I can level it up, so maybe we will level it up right now, just for fun. Let's do this one, and let's do this. So now it's at 10. 29% now, it's up by 2%, so yay. Now obviously I want a Dendro applicator, so that would be Kale for us because her burst can apply constant Dendro. And I think for this I'm also going to give her 4-piece Noblesse. Okay, so now that we have Kale, I'm not sure who else I really want to add to this team who can influence damage done by Electro users. I think I'm just going to put Benny back in because he increases attack, and since we're going to be eating a food that increases crit damage, we're going to need that. And I guess last but not least, let's throw in Mona. For a food, I was thinking I can just eat this because it increases crit rate and crit damage by 20%, so that's probably just going to help us as much as possible. Alright, here we are. I'm excited for this, even though I said I was nervous like 5 seconds ago. I am really scared. It can't be that bad, you know, because I think it's going to be fine. Okay.
Everybody stand back. Decided by destiny.
Hey! That's not that bad. That is really not bad. And we killed it too. Hey! We did something with Dori. And that is saying something. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go and use them all together. Alright, so I'm going to change Dori's artifacts to a healing set, and Xinyan is going to be 2-piece Pale Flame, 2-piece Crimson, and Amber is going to have Noblesse Oblige. I'm giving that to Amber because I know that just like in a normal cycle, I'm not going to have time to just do some random charge attacks, and she's only C1, so there's not really much potential of things I could actually do with her, so I think that's going to be fine. Okay, all the bursts are here, and now, I have no idea what order I'm going to do this in, but obviously since Xinyan's a DPS, she's going to be going last. I think I'm going to do Dori first, because she's just like an electro applier at this point, and she's not really going to do much, and then I'm probably going to do Geo Traveler, and then Amber, so that we can get the buff from the Noblesse set for as long as possible. And my food has also run out, so I think I am going to eat. Let's see, if I remember correctly, her crit rate is a little bit low, right? So let's eat something that gives crit rate and physical damage bonus, like this. Let's eat that. And then I also want to eat this, because it's my last Pyro Potion, and I think it'll do good anyways. Okay. What is this? Why is the ocean-hued clam set doing good? I mean... There was that, I guess. I don't know how to feel about that, honestly. I mean, we did good numbers. Xinyan did a good thing with her burst. There was no super conduct, as far as I know, because the cryo Regisvine is not infused with cryo, so that was... Thank you, Xinyan, for that. So that was that. But yeah, I guess that does wrap up our testing today. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to let me know by smashing that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. And I want to say thank you so much for 16,000 subscribers. I know I am very late, and I still want to do the Q&A, but I just haven't gotten too many questions yet. So make sure to reply down below with the pinned comment for any questions that you have for that. If you want to see more building characters, challenges, etc. in the future, let me know or leave a comment for any specific video suggestions that you might have as well. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends!